Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make this simple danshiki bust blouse. If you are interested in this, please keep on watching. If you are here to subscribe, please hit on the subscribe button and let's get started with this video. To start with now, I have 2 yards of fabric here, so I'm just going to open it up just the way you see me doing and fold it into 2 equal halves just this way. And having done that, now I'm going to be folding it into 2 again. I just have to turn it over and fold it into 2 again to make 4 folds. And now we have it to be more like a square shape. So this is it. This is what we have now. This is how we have it to look like. The next thing for me to do is for me to start cutting the neckline. I'm going to be cutting both the back and the front piece together. So to go about that now, I'm going to be using the back neckline to cut out everything for both the back and the front first for now. So to go about that now, we'll have to come down here by 1.5 inch and just mark it out. And for the neck width here, I'm going to be coming by 3 inches. Now I'm just going to curve it. Having done that now, for the sleeve, the shoulder is 40 and that's divided by 2. We have it to be 7. That is it. So now from that shoulder, I'm going to be measuring the length of the sleeve I'm making use of. And I want it to be 10 inches. So now I just have to add 1 extra inch to it, making it 11 inches. So that is it now. For the full length of the shirt I'm making, I want it's going to be 22 inches, and that is what we have there. And we also have some extra inches. So now from this neckline to the sleeve part, we have it to be 18 inches. So now I'm just going to measure that 18 inches all the way till I get to the ending. So guys, this is it. I've just marked it out now. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to use my scissors now to cut the neckline and then the body parts. So this is it now. I have cut it out. Remember we cut both the back and the front neckline together. So this is how we have it to look like. So for the sleeve part here, the sleeve round, I want it to be 10 inches by the time I'm done. So I'm just going to mark the 10 inches now. I'll just have to add 1 extra inch to it, making it 11 inches. So now for the body, I will have to come in by 1 inch here and just mark it all the way to the down part and use my scissors to trim it out. Having done that now, this is how we have it to look like. I'm just going to mark the wrong side for each part of the shirt. Guys, having done that now, the next thing I'm going to be doing is for me to cut the front neckline. Remember we cut both the back and the front together. Now I'm going to be opening it up now in order for me to cut the front neckline. So to do that now, I just have to open it up, and this is the sleeve part and this is the body part. So folding the body part now, the sleeve to the sleeve, we have it to look like this. So having done that now, I'm going to take one part to be the front part. So I'm going to be making use of this part here. So to cut the front part now, so I'll have to come down by 2 extra inches. Remember we cut out 1 inch before. Now I'm going to be cutting 2 extra inches, making 3 inches all together for the front part. So I just mark it now and I cut it out, so we can easily differentiate the back from the front now. Because this front part is going to have a slit at the front, I'm going to be cutting it out with 4 inches. I just mark it. I'm going to use my scissors now to cut up to that part where I notch. Having done that now, I'll just have to open it up for you to see. You can see how it looks. It's easy now to differentiate. You can see the back part, and this is the front part that has the slit, and you can see how round the neck is. So this is all we have for this now. The next thing for me to do is for me to bring the piece I'm going to be using to cut the facing for the neckline. To do that, I'm going to be folding this shirt together, and this piece here is what I'm going to use to cut the facing for the neckline. To go about that now, I just folded this into 2 equal parts. You're going to make sure that the one at the front is going to be longer because of the slit we have at the front. So having done that now, I just place my shirt itself on this piece here, and I'm going to pin it to hold it down to the piece. So having done that now, I'm going to use my scissors to cut the neckline and then put the slit at the front. Having done that now, I'm just going to remove the pin. And having removed the pins now, you can see how we have it to look like. But this other part, the excess here, I'm just going to give it a nice curve. I'm going to give it a nice shape, and then I'm just going to trim it out. Having done that now, I just opened it up, and this is it. You can see the neck part, how round it is, and the slit we have at the front. You can see the one at the front is longer than the back part. Now I'm just going to fold it into the wrong side, take it over to the sewing machine to stitch. And have a stitch it around now. So this is how we have it to look like. I'm going to bring the shirt I'm making itself. I'll just have to open it up and placing the facing on it, I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine to sew round. And you make sure the right side of the fabric is facing you. The reason why we are doing this is because we do not have an opening at the shoulder, so just place it and take it to sew. So this is it. I've turned the facing to the wrong side and I've gone ahead to iron it out. So this is how we have it to look like now. The neckline is all done. The next thing for me to do now is for me to turn the fabric to the wrong side. Just take this shoulder part, the sleeve parts to the sewing machine, just to fold in one and twice. Then I'll just take it over to stitch down, and I'll do the same thing to the other one. I have folded the sleeve round now, so this is how I have it to look like. I've stitched it down. The next thing for me to do is for me to fold it into 2, turn it over to the wrong side, just arrange it out, take it over to the sewing machine just to sew from the sleeve part all the way to the down part, and I'll do the same thing to the other side. And once I'm done, I'm going to fold the down part round. Now I'm done with that, and this is how we have it to look like. You can see I've gone ahead to sew the side down, and the other side I've done the same thing. On the down part, I went ahead to fold it round, and this is how we have it to look like. This is basically all about this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section, and I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.